There are a lot of different roof materials, comp shingles, tile, corrugated metal, but I wanted a roof that was going to last a lifetime, and that meant standing seam metal. I was always told that you had to hire a professional to install a standing seam roof. But in this video, we're going to attempt to install our own concealed fastener metal roof system from Metal Sales. There's going to be a steep learning curve, but if we can pull this off, this roof might just outlast me.
This is kind of sketchy for sure.
VOC, definitely. And I wasn't supposed to drop it.
Oh, it's so floppy. Oh gosh.
This is not going very well. Oh, geez, Courtney, this feels wrong.
Oh man, there's a sheet of ice up here.
Just be careful, it's close to the edge.
Whoa, 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 easy.
Apparently, roofing underlayment is not waterproof. The bottom two sheets of drywall on these stacks are now ruined. We've got tools getting wet. Like, we can't keep working on the inside until we can figure out how to get this outside weatherproof.
No way.
There it is. Our metal's here, Courtney.
Our roof's here.
Our roof's here, all the way from Colorado. What are you most nervous about?
The long sheets.
35'8". Ooh, the brown color looks nice, hun. It's really similar to our building, but slightly more brown and less green. Are these your tarps? They're nice. These are the Core 10 ones.
Oh, I can't wait to see those.
They look just shiny, like shiny new metal right now.
There's a few reasons I think that unloading this is going to be a little bit stressful, including that we have to do it in the middle of the road. So I'm gonna put our headsets on so at least we can communicate to each other.
Oh, I think these are just the flat pieces that we got, so we'd have extra stuff for making like custom pieces if we needed to.
There you go.
There we go. It's not heavy, I was just picking up the other pallet.
Keep going. Tilt back a little bit. Perfect.
Have you ever bought Core 10 metal before, Courtney?
No, I've only bought mild steel and just let it rust. The poor man's quartet.
My track's coming up off the ground on the back.
Yeah, that was a little sketchy.
All right, it's up. Whoa, that tripped me out. I knew he was gonna do it and it still tripped me out. Oh my gosh, this is kind of sketchy for sure. That's all we needed. All right. Cody, what are we doing right now?
Learning how to install a standing seam roof while sitting in front of our building with no roof and standing seam metal right there. Because we've never done this before. Thank goodness Metal Sales has videos of every single step on YouTube. So we're gonna watch them right now and then hopefully start doing this in like a little bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. Maybe that's not as big a deal as I thought it was gonna be. I'm looking at it and I'm realizing that I think it's actually packed in the order we need it in, because we have gutters right on top. They call it a box gutter. And so basically, instead of mounting to the fascia after the roof goes on, this is gonna go up under our drip edge and under the metal roofing.
Step one is to prep the gutter boxes for the downspout.
Courtney, don't be alarmed. It's only a drill. How many times until it's not funny anymore?
Does that mean I get to scare you in the porta potty again?
No. All right, here we go. Caulking the gutter. So no going back. Now we're gonna rivet this thing together. Hey, why didn't it? Oh, there we go. Sucked it flat. There it goes.
There's some extreme arts and crafts happening.
Yeah, if you loved arts and crafts as a kid, you would love metal roofing. Courtney, how are you feeling about this right now?
I'm frustrated because I think I had unrealistic expectations for the day.
What did you think we were going to do today?
It feels really silly now. I'm not going to say that. I thought we were going to put roof metal on.
You want to tell us about what that is?
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I think we probably need to address that now.
Yeah.
Basically, we thought it was a really good idea to put our ice and water layer down and leave one half of the paper so we could come back later and slide the gutters up underneath it, then peel the paper off and then stick it down. Then we had a windstorm that came in and just absolutely obliterated that entire row of ice and water because it wasn't stuck down, which means that now basically we have to re-ice and water our roof before we can put our roof on. But I think we need to get the roof on.
This is heavy.
You okay?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Heat punch, take the top of your hand and hit the back of the impact down.
Holy moly, Courtney. You just saved me hours of time, I think.
All right, internet, I want to know your opinions on putting gutters on a house in the cold weather climate where it snows a lot. Okay, oh, are you ready?
Yeah. Maybe walk down there. Nice.
I think it's really funny that the job site name isn't Riley and it's not Courtney, it's Ambition Strikes.
Okay. Set this here. Come on. Ah.
Yeah, that looks great. You have to clean your shoes before you come up here.
Okay. Clean your shoes, chicka-rocka, chicka-rocka, chicka-boom.
I have no idea what you're singing right now.
So initially I said we had to peel this back and do 2 layers of this and then put that back.
I think we should just put that down and be done.
I think so too. Like, we already know the underlayment leaks anyways, and we're putting like a continuous, the most waterproof roofing that exists on this thing. The point of this is that if there's an ice dam, the water doesn't get underneath and rot the plywood. Do your best and caulk the rest, right? We're gonna have to just pull that pucker out the other direction. You strong enough?
Yeah.
So we want a screw every 12 inches, and then every 2 feet, a gutter strap. 6 inches.
Oh.
That was too far. Ha! And then when we put the cleat and the screws, we just need to make sure our mark is lined up on the edge, and that's gonna square our gutters.
We are losing the sun very quickly. We're gonna call that good for the day, and we'll see you guys tomorrow when I think we're gonna be able to put some roof metal up.
Christmas is coming, which means it's time to start shopping for the people in your life that just seem to have everything, like my dad. And if you're like me, you've probably made like handmade gifts and given him tools and clothing. And last year, I finally found the perfect gift that I gave to my entire family. The perfect gift is a ratchet strap, but not just any ratchet strap. It has to be a Strapino retractable ratchet strap. Strapino has been a longtime supporter of this channel, and they're the sponsor of today's video. I know you're probably thinking, Riley, a ratchet strap is a pretty weird gift, but just hear me out. We're all busy people that love to build things, which means that we're constantly going to the store, buying building materials, getting supplies, loading equipment, and it all needs to be strapped down. We reach under the back seat, we pull out a tangled mess of straps, we spend a bunch of time untangling the straps, then we strap our stuff down, and then we spend even more time figuring out what to do with the long tails. Strapino ratchet straps solve all of these problems. The retractable design means they literally can't get tangled, and you never have a tail to figure out how to tie down. They come in the perfect gift box, they're available in tons of colors, and they even come with a convenient storage bag. I'm still using the same straps that I got 3 years ago, and even though they've taken a beating, they still work. This is the 1-inch version that I like to keep under the back seat and use for everyday tie-down jobs. For bigger stuff like lumber and heavier loads, this is the 2-inch version. And finally, the 27-foot long strong 10,000 pound braking strength strap that I use for strapping stuff down to the trailer. Strapino recently sent me their new ratcheting cargo bar to try out, and I've been using it constantly on this house build. It adjusts from 44 to 74 inches, and it keeps larger, bulkier items from being able to slide around in the bed. There's a Strapino strap out there for everyone. The hunter, the kayaker, the UTV owner, the boat guy or gal, but make sure to grab a set for yourself as well. To shop the complete line of Strapino straps, including my favorites, head to the link in the description below or take a picture of this QR code on the screen. Now let's go install a roof. All right, Courtney, what's the plan today?
We are gonna put a roof on because we have now one more day after today before the weather moves in. But last night we watched more YouTube. Huge shout out to Kyle with RR Buildings because his videos like...
Bye, Mom. My mom's watching Oliver today. Thank you, Mom. Kyle also uses Metal Sales products, so like all of the pieces are exactly the same. So as long as we just do it the way he does it, I think we'll be set.
Back on the roof. He might not be a glove man, ladies and gentlemen, but he is wearing his tool belt. What's the song you sing? Up on the rooftop, Courtney goes.
Down comes the rain and then it snows.
You're gonna need gloves or you're gonna get so grumpy.
There's those like other kind of gloves here. New tool day. We're about to try out a rivet gun or a hand riveter. I hope this is easier than the pneumatic one because that was, I mean, it works fine. It's just really cumbersome in this situation. Great in the shop.
Nothing's happening. Oh.
3 squeezes.
I'm starting to remember how everything in winter takes longer. I'm just curious.
Yeah?
Do you ever think to yourself like, man, my butt crack's cold right now?
Yeah, right now I am. Why?
Can you feel a draft?
Yes. Terpolymer elastomer adhesive sealant. VOC. Definitely. Under each strap, because otherwise our butyl tape does not seal in that spot. Butyl tape. Oh, nice. Look at us. Keep peeling that off. Yep, you can set it down. This is a cleat that's gonna later hold clips and eventually the trim on the end of the standing seam. So this is never going to be visible. We're gonna end up using this edge here to snap to. And I wasn't supposed to drop it. $34 pieces, 2,100 pounds. So they only weigh 61 pounds each. We need 34 of them, and this is 34. So we have exactly the right amount, no extra sheets, and we cannot drop one because they take 2 weeks to get from Colorado.
Oh, it's so floppy.
You gotta hold them vertical.
Ready?
Are you on? Yep, down.
Okay.
Okay, so we need to make a 1-inch hem.
Should we confirm they're the right length? Did we measure the roof?
We measured the roof a long time ago. 1.25 inches. 1-inch hem on the end here. Yeah, I think that's it. That's the prep process. We're centering our roof, and our first sheet and our last sheet have to get cut. So basically this first sheet has to get prepped, ripped to length, and the entire length of it folded up 1 inch. The straighter we make this, the straighter our bend is gonna be, and the straighter our first panel is gonna go on. 3 feet down, 31 feet to go. Of all of the steps, this is the one I'm probably the most nervous about.
Oof.
How do we do this?
Oh gosh.
That might have been it. This is not going very well, and I'm not really sure. Like, I know that there's lots of other tools that pros use, but I was hoping that we could get away without them by just using this tool, because we only have to do this twice ever in our life. But gosh, this is not going super well, and I'm really nervous about what the finished product will look like if we don't get this right. You kind of stagger the start points, then things sort of straighten out. I mean, it's going to be wavy. The trim panel that goes over the top of this comes in because it'll cover this whole edge. Courtney, we did it. Look at it.
Okay.
That's way better than I expected. Like when we did that first bend and things were just like, I was like, it's not that floppy. Okay, now I go up, which means, Courtney, you might have to come in. Okay, keep coming, keep coming. Now, Chris, you got it. You got it?
Yeah.
Oh, team, nice job.
That wasn't too bad.
That wasn't bad at all. What are you doing?
The sun came out, and if I lay flat, it's less windy. And for the first time this morning, I'm not cold.
You're basking like a lizard?
Yeah. And I'm also, do you see what's going on up there?
Yeah, what in the world? Why are the sheets so long? What happened in our, just think about how this works. The cleat goes there, the trim goes on top. So if I cut it back like 2 inches, we'll be good to go.
I'm gonna have to cut every single sheet.
I'm gonna have to cut every single sheet. These little clippy doos basically go like this, and 2 screws. There's like 2 different versions of this fake standing seam snap lock stuff. One of them has a leg right here with a bunch of holes that you put screws in. And then the other one, this one, vertical seam, uses these clips instead. And so because our roof panels are so long, we need the version that uses these clips so that this panel can grow and shrink with temperature changes without breaking screws off or like wiggling them loose.
I'm Greg, and you're supposed to tell me I have nice calves.
Nice calves there, Courtney. Man, they look huge from up here.
I am screwing the first row of clips down, and I think while I do this, Riley's gonna work on attaching the leading edge.
So now that cut edge, the edge that we folded up here, it needs to get secured down to the roof as well. And so we're gonna be making these little strappy clips that go over the top and then screw down. Like, well, I'll just show you. Basically, we got a 10-foot piece of this metal that just has a 180-degree fold on the end. And we just cut a little piece off of it. That becomes our little clip. Open up the hem. This can slide on. Oh yeah, that's gonna be perfect. Like that. Gets crimped on. Now, if we have a windstorm, it can't rip that off. We'll have to finish this trim when we do the fascia, but until then, I don't want this roof blowing off. So you go ahead. Oh. So you need to hold it there, Courtney.
Yeah.
I need to be on the other side. Has me wondering how we're gonna get them on the roof. I think it'll work. Let's hem it, because then getting it on the roof is a problem for 10 minutes from now. So 1.25 inches. As long as you only hold it from the top edge, Chris. I think Chris has all of the weight. Now Chris grabs it. You good, Courtney?
Yeah, I'm good. Okay, that wasn't too bad.
Nice job. Geez, Courtney, this feels wrong. It's working. That's pretty cool. So I'm clicking the 2 sides together on the seam over the clips. It looks down on the whole thing. Nice. So that means now that, oh yeah, see, it locks. I don't think I could get those apart even if I tried now. You're out of breath.
I am hungry. I'm cold. It's already 1 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock.
What you got down there?
Lunch.
Thanks for bringing lunch, Chris.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna be the first to admit that I was getting a little bit grumpy, but I just ate a delicious fish burrito.
I will be the second to admit that I was also a little bit grumpy, but after a nice bacon cheeseburger, let's get some roof.
We're ready to go. 1, 2, 3.
Hold on, I just need to, there's some crops over here that need dusting. All right, dusted the wheatgrass. You were filming me saying that, huh?
But he doesn't even know how beautiful the roof looks because he can't see it.
He has no idea what it looks like. I can tell I am sore and tired.
Okay, you guys good?
Yep. All right, late afternoon on day 2 of putting the roof on. I think that today started sort of like yesterday where we were just feeling like we weren't getting anything done. All these little steps and intricate things and things taking forever, being difficult, being challenging, and we're cranking now. We have a system down. Courtney's got her jobs, I have my jobs, Chris has his jobs. They each take each of us about the same amount of time, and I think we've got an hour or so of daylight left. Days are getting short, we can tell for sure. So Chris, how much can we get done in an hour? How many more sheets?
4.
4 more sheets. Let's do it.
What I got is steady motion. What I want is what you got already rolling. What we got, nobody's stopping. So move along, 'cause what we got is something so good, so good. Going on.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh.
Here we are.
Every single one of these sheets is 12 inches too long. We figured out why, and it's because when we measured it, Courtney burned a foot on the tape measure, and then I wrote down the number that I measured, and I didn't subtract a foot. Subtract a foot. And then on the top. Peak. You good?
Yeah. Babe, there's a crack in the roof.
Right here. Bye, Chris. Thank you.
I think we're getting old because I feel like the younger versions of us would have just like kept going all night, but I'm tired and I'm just worried I'm gonna make a mistake. I'm gonna celebrate the win, which is that it looks amazing. The lines, the color, I mean, everything about it. I'm so happy with the fit and finish, the way everything locks together. No exposed fasteners. There's no way this roof's ever gonna leak. I'm so happy. It's a lot of work, but I'm happy we did it. So we'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right, good morning. I am sore, I'm tired, but I'm excited because
Today we have the A-team.
what's going on up there, Courtney?
Oh man, there's a sheet of ice up here and it's so slippery. I am frustrated. For some reason, Riley's shoes are way less slippery. He's got these boots that are meant for like slippery, oily surfaces, and he's able to walk around up there. But it takes 2 people to do this. Gosh, what do we do? It's 29 degrees out right now. It's gonna take a while for things to thaw. Oh, okay.
Mama.
That's your mama's coffee. There she goes up on the ladder. Wanna go see?
The last thing I wanted to do was haul more weight around today. Okay, I'm ready. Let's do this.
You wanna test it? Jump off the edge. All right, we've got the A-team on it today. Huge shout out to my dad for coming out to lend us a hand because by the end of the day today, we need to have this roof on. There's rain coming tomorrow, so thanks, Dad. Here we go, first sheet of the day with my dad's help. Okay, I got it now.
Easy. Woo! Wow, what a beautiful morning though.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, hold on. I missed the mark on that one. There we go.
All right, first sheet of the day in place. Nice.
Pretty glad that our roof is not any steeper than
I know.
this right now. Or there's no way.
2 and 12 pitch feels steep enough.
Okay, I promised Riley I wouldn't fall off the peak, so. Don't fall off the peak.
Got it. Okay, hold on, let's put tube sealant.
Ready, go.
Yep. All right, Courtney, how's it going up there? All we get is a big thumbs up. All right, Courtney's brother Christopher is here now, so we've got a 4-man crew, and I'm feeling pretty confident now we're gonna knock this thing out. It's warmed up a little bit, all the ice melted off the roof, so Courtney can actually move around up there.
This morning started a little bit rough. It was cold, it was slippery, it was wet. We kind of had to find our groove, but I feel like we just found our groove, and I think that things are gonna go a lot smoother now. And even if they don't, like, I'm so thankful that we have this weather to be doing this. I'm so thankful that we have the roofing materials. I'm so thankful that we're going to be dried in before winter's here. I don't even know what day of the week it is, but it's gonna be a good day because we're gonna be dried in before the snow.
We're almost to the half point on this roof, and we made marks at 20 feet. So we're gonna make sure that we are not growing or shrinking on the top or the bottom. 8 1/4. Moment of truth. Courtney. 8 1/4. Do you see that? Like not even a 16th.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
That is
Keep
encouraging to
moving.
see.
I feel like we just got to keep putting one foot in front of the other.
I know I'm fully attracted. I'm hanging on like a fridge to a magnet. Just a couple of burning matches. Good times.
1, 2, 3.
I pull a toothpick and fancy cheeses. Outlaws for all the good reasons. A jigsaw with all the right pieces. You and me, we go good together.
I just counted, Courtney, and we've done 11 sheets today.
How many do we have left?
I don't know, but we did 11 yesterday. Ready?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, go.
So I snap the bottom in, and then I put my knee on it to hold it in place. Courtney brings me the first clip. We snap it on to lock the sheet so it doesn't move on us. While I screw the first clip in, Courtney places the rest of the clips roughly where they go. Okay, that's screwed down. And then I walk up the sheet and snap the rib in. Okay, rib snapped off. And now while I'm standing on the sheet to make sure it's flat, I pop a screw in the top, through the sheet, into the peak. And then I leave the impact up here because Courtney's gonna use it to put all the clips in. And I go down and I snap the clips. Courtney follows behind me. She screws the clips in. We're using 14 clips per sheet. And we figured that out by dividing the number of clips we had by the number of sheets we had.
And by the end of this, I'm gonna have put in 520 clips, right?
525, yeah.
And they each get 2 screws, so over 1,000 screws. And I can tell because my back hurts.
And then while we're up here getting the sheet screwed down, my dad and Christopher are down there prepping the next sheet. So my dad's doing the hem, Chris is peeling the plastic off. And then the last steps for me are going to be to tap the tab down over the seam closure, like that, and then trim it off. So that's it for me up here. Courtney's gonna finish screwing it off. I'm gonna go down there, cut that sheet to length, and then we repeat the process. Yeah, but like what's our average time per sheet down to now? Like 10 minutes or so instead of an hour? So when we built our pole barn, I bought a shiny new set of snips from Home Depot for 40 bucks for a pair. And turns out they do wear out and they're now super dull. Yesterday I picked up these from Harbor Freight for 5 bucks a pair. And honestly, I can't tell the difference between the expensive ones and the cheap ones. But I can tell you that the brand new ones are way, way sharper. At the end of the day yesterday, when we'd only gotten 11 sheets done, we were both just exhausted, absolutely wrecked. And I thought, there is no possible way that we're gonna finish that entire rest of that roof in one more day. But guys, check out where we're at.
Okay, Riley, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. We're gonna go nice and easy on this one, okay?
I think we're good.
Oh gosh.
Whoa.
Sorry.
It's so satisfying when they like line up right.
His bagger's full.
You crack me up.
I crack you up?
Yeah.
Why?
You're like for riding lawnmowers.
I'm super jealous of the neighbor's lawnmower. Okay, I'm ready.
Ready?
Ready. Whoa, 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 easy. Nice and slow.
Okay, hold on, I gotta put the tube sealant down.
You didn't put the tube sealant down?
No, babe, I have to put the tube sealant down.
You forgot the tube sealant. Babe, there's a crack down there.
Really?
There's a crack on the roof.
Say no to crack.
2, 3. Ah, we didn't nail that one. You good?
Yep.
This has been an insanely challenging project that's also been super rewarding. It's been a while since we've learned a completely new skill like this. It's not fun in the moment. What do they call it? Like type 2 fun, where it's really hard while you're doing it, but then after you do it, it's totally worth it. It's a lot more work than the tough rib roof metal we've done in the past, but there are no exposed fasteners, which means that this roof is extremely waterproof. I think it has a 50-year lifespan, which is insane. And in this climate, just protecting our investment, protecting the home, and knowing that the roof isn't gonna leak makes it all worth it.
Courtney, it looks so good from over here.
Yeah?
It's the only place I can see the roof is trespassing on the neighbor's property.
All right, let's get this last sheet on and then we'll celebrate.
Just be careful, it's close to the edge. Courtney, don't forget the tube sealant.
How the heck?
Just rotate it in now. Like that.
Okay.
Okay, I'm in the right spot. I'm gonna snap it in. A little trippy being this close to the edge.
You're making me nervous.
Kind of an optical illusion. I keep like... It is in.
Woo! I really didn't think we were gonna pull this off, babe. We did it.
We did it. I remember having this thought when we were tearing the roof off the old mobile home of, why are we doing this? This is a perfectly good house with a perfectly good roof, and it's gonna be so long until we have a roof again. And now we have a roof again.
There was a steep learning curve, there were frustrating moments, but I'm so happy with how it turned out, and it just makes me so excited to start on the siding.
Well, thanks for watching. Please make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next one, and we'll see you next time.